After 4 months of intense whiffs, SPW would wrap up the 2020 regular season in August. Due to last-minute schedule changes, 2 teams would have to drop, changing the format from a multiple-team tournament to a best-of-3 series between the Renegades and Pinecone Gang. Now, going into this tournament, Pinecone Gang had already been eliminated from the postseason. The Renegades, meanwhile, were locked in for a championship matchup against the Outlaws to crown the 2020 champion. However, one thing that was not determined was who would get the number 1 seed. So Pinecone Gang looked to play spoiler and end this rocky season on a high note for the Pinecone faithful. Meanwhile, the Renegades would have to win 2 games or win 1 and put up enough runs to win the run differential. And needless to say, this series was one to end the year on with a bang. And we are going to get into all the action, but first, I want to give a big shout out to our bat sponsor, Big Flyz. Based out of Chico, California, Big Flyz bats have been taking the wiffle world by storm, manufacturing medium pitch and fast pitch bats on an individually customized basis. These hunks of wood are not only gorgeous to have, but absolutely wreck plastic day in and day out. If you're interested in learning more and getting a Big Flyz of your own so you can hit wiffle balls out of the stratosphere, look down in the description of this video for more information. Thank you to Big Flyz for sponsoring this video, and now, on to wrapping up the regular season of SPW, Pinecone Gang versus the Renegades. In Game 1, Pinecone Gang would start rookie Matt Richard, and he would struggle with command in the first inning, and after a few walks and wild pitches, would give the Renegades the lead 3-0. However, Ben Schaefer would keep his team in the fight as he would go 5 for 9 with 1 home run. Riker Holloway would tack on 2 RBI in the third, and then throw 2 shutout innings to end the game with a 6-4 win for the Renegades. In Game 2, Ben Schaefer would come out hot with a pair of home runs and 4 RBI throughout the game. Meanwhile, Andrew Arsenault would struggle with control in the bottom of the second, and after a clutch hit by the Renegades captain Justin Johnson, would put the Renegades back on top. Teams would exchange runs in the third.
And it's gone. What? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Entering the last inning, the Renegades would hold the lead by a single run, and with 2 outs, it looked like they would sweep. Then Schaefer would keep the inning alive with a single, followed by a pair of walks. Then Andrew Arsenault would step in the box and slap a ball down the left field line that Justin Johnson couldn't handle.
Oh yeah, let's go! Hey, way to keep it going.
That hit would tie the game at 5 apiece. Pinecone Gang would go on to tack on 2 more runs to take the lead 7-5. Diesel would then close it out in the bottom half, giving Pinecone Gang the win in Game 2, and consequently forcing a Game 3.
Way to come back. Game 3, baby. Let's go!
Game 3 would be under the lights, and Pinecone Gang would come out the gate swinging, with a single to put runners on the corners and then a wild pitch to give Pinecone Gang a 1-0 lead. Team captain Ben Schaefer would give Richard the ball, and despite working with traffic on nearly every inning, he would shove, shutting down the Renegades for 4 innings.
Give it to me! What? What? He ain't done! He's got a lot more than you see, baby.
Going into the 5th, after a K and a walk, Riker Holloway would rip a single to center that just managed to drop in. Richard would get the second out by sitting down Johnson, but would walk the next batter to load the bases with a run-run lead. Riker Holloway would then go on to work a full count, and with the score 1-0 and the bases loaded, the whole series would come down to 1 pitch.
go, baby!
Yeah, I mean, tonight was amazing for us. We started practicing early, got 2 rookies, and ran with it. And we've been working hard all year, and tonight's definitely how we wanted to play the whole first half of this season. Matt pitched great, Andrew pitched great, both fought really hard. Our bats were hot all day, and this was definitely a great way for us to wrap up the season heading into next year. What you got?
Yeah, it was a great season. You know, it was my rookie season. I picked up the game about a month before we actually started playing. You know, kind of got into it, just ran with it, picked it up real fast. Had a great group of guys behind me, great team, Pinecone Gang 2020. We started off the season slow, but we finished off strong. So
That's what matters.
We got a lot to look forward to next season, and I know myself, I'll be in the lab all off season, getting ready, getting better for next season. So
we all will for sure. Good luck to the Outlaws and Renegades.
yeah, let's go Renegades.
Go Renegades.
Pinecone Gang.
See y'all next year.
We out.
With that strikeout, Pinecone Gang would battle back to take home the series in dramatic fashion and win their first event of the 2020 season and the last one of the year. Due to the run differential, the Renegades would end up taking home the #1 seed, and the championship matchup for the 2020 season is set: Renegades versus Outlaws in a showdown for Southern Wiffle glory. As the regular season is wrapped up, we want to offer a big thank you to all the players and viewers of the league for making 2020 an awesome season. However, we are far from over. The best is yet to come as the championship looms ahead. Be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss out on any of the action. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been signing off.